friends, today in this live stream we will be building a dynamic application which is text to image inside Node.js and Express here. So this is the application. You can see that we have a text area out there, and basically here we can enter any text out there. So let's suppose I say that YouTube text to image. I write something text here inside this. So now basically if I want to convert this text to a actual image, I can click this generate image option, and you can write here, you can see that it will generate this image whatever I have written. So I can right click, save this image as a PNG image, and basically we can view this image right here in the image viewer app here. So you can see that all these options you can customize, guys. So basically let's suppose you can see, let me just write this, and here you can choose your own background color. Let me change this background color to red color, and you can even change the text color as well. Let's suppose I change to this color, blue color, and also you can align this text better. Let's suppose you want to start from the center, you will choose the alignment to be center, click on generate, and now you can see that basically now it will generate this image like this. Basically it has converted your text to an actual image. So this is very much important in those scenarios whenever you have a lot of text, you need to convert that text into an image. So this is a really good module of Node.js which lets you convert these raw text to an image. You can have various options out there. You can change the background color, you can change to any from this color picker, you can choose any color of your choice, and also the text color as well. And basically you can align the text in a better way. So let's suppose you want the alignment to be at the right side, you will see that the alignment will be on the right side. And more options are also available, guys. So basically you can even provide a font size value as well. If you want to change the font size, let's suppose to 50 here, so now the font will appear bigger. And let's suppose if I click generate image, you can see the font will be bigger here. So all these things can be customized using this library. So let me show you the library that we are using here. So we are using this library which is text to image. This is the actual library that we are using here, the very first result which comes here on npm.js. So this is, you can see this is a module that we are using here. Weekly downloads is 4,337. Basically what it does, guys, it converts your text that you write here basically into a base64 image. And if you open this image in a new tab, you will now see in the address bar, this is the base64 image that it has created. So this base64 code has a unique code attached to every image. So basically we are exporting our text which is written in the canvas to an actual image. So we are just using this concept which lets you export this text to a canvas image so that we can download this image onto your computer. Apart from that, we are using the Express.js as our web server. Express, as you all know, it's a web server for Node.js. It's a fast, minimalistic web framework for Node.js. 29 million downloads are there. And also we are using EJS, which is embedded JavaScript templates. So we are also using this template for dynamically generating the image based upon the text. 11 million downloads. So these are the three dependencies which we will need. And at the end of this video, guys, I will write a blog post on my tutorial, Web Ninja Developer. You will get all the source code. So let's start building this application. So for all the source code, go to the description of this live stream. So first of all, guys, I will be making an application here. So we will go into our projects directory, and here we will be making a new directory here which is text to image project. I will cd into this directory here, and let me cd text to image project, and here we will open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor, guys. So you can see it says currently empty out there, so we need to first of all stop this project here. So yeah, so let me now create the package.json file for the project npm init-y. So this will create the package.json file with the default options. Now we need to install Express here. First of all, Express, and then we need to install EJS and then text to image. This is the module. So we will just install these three dependencies. So basically it is installing these three dependencies. After it installs, guys, you will now see inside package.json, you will now see this EJS, Express and text to image has been installed. So right here we just need to create our index.js file. So first of all we will make the Express server, guys. So we will simply require Express here. We will say Express, and then we need to initialize the Express app here, and we can start this Express application on port 5000, and in the next we will say console log app is listening on port 5000. So you will see, and if you one other dependencies you can install, guys, which is dev dependency, which is node one, which will automatically restart your server whenever you make any sort of changes. So just install this. After this I have globally installed this, so node mod index.js. So you can see app is listening on port 5000. So right here we can make a simple get request. So when we open the home route, we will show the user basically a template which is index.ejs. So we have installed this EJS dependencies, guys. So now we simply need to set this view engine. We can set this using app.set view engine, and then we will provide EJS in the second argument. Now we need to create a folder, guys, in which our templates will be stored. So just create this, and inside this just create index.ejs. So this will be the simple file which will render simple HTML. So we can say that text to image project in Node.js and Express, and here we will load this file, guys. So right here we can say that response.render and index, simply need to write index without the extension. So right here we can have a simple h1 tag here, text to image. So if you just reload your application, start right here, you will see cannot get. I think we need to start this application once again. You will see text to image here. So this heading is there, you can see that. So after this, guys, we will have a simple form here, and inside this form we will provide an action which will be generate image. We will write this request here, which will be a post request. Method will be post, and inside this, which we will have a text field where the user can write the actual text. So I think we, instead of input field, we can have a text area here, which is, we will need to give it this name attribute, guys, which we will access it inside our Node.js. After this text area, we will have two input fields for the background color. So here we will choose, let the user choose their background color for the image, and this time input type will be color and name will be bcolor, and let's suppose default value will be black, and you can even provide a value as well, like this value, and then the hexadecimal code for black, which is 000000. So this is, if you just refresh it, you will now see there is a text area out there, and there is choose background color. Here you can choose your color picker here, basically any color of your choice. And same we will do that for, so just do it a break tag here, and also a break tag here also. After this, guys, we will have another label tag, and this will be for text color, and here we will have choose text color. Again, this will be of input type color, and here name will be text color, and the default value will be white. So white is FFFFFF. So now if you see, basically, so this is the choose text color, which is default value is white, and this is black. So right here, guys, after this we will have a input field of number here, where we can allow the user to enter the font size. So basically the default value will be around 25. So if you see, basically default value is 25 here. So I think we can give a break tag here and give it a label, font size. So all the source code, guys, I will give in the description of this live stream. I will write a blog post later on, so don't worry about the source code. You will see that here you can enter the numeric value, and after this, guys, we will have a submit button, basically input type submit, and here the value will be generate image. So we will generate the image, base 64 image, like this. So if you refresh it, we will have a button here, generate image. So as you click this button, guys, we will see that this post request we need to write here, which is generate image. So we need to write this post request inside index.js. So if you're watching this tutorial, guys, in the live stream, please hit that like button. It will boost my channel and this video stream, like stream as well. And then we will have to write this post request, which is generate image. And here request response, and here, guys, we will need to get all the values. So for that we need to import the body parser, which is a built-in dependency. You did not have to install it. And then we will include the middleware of body parser dot URL encoded. Sorry, this needs to be body parser, sorry. So this is extended to be false, and body parser JSON. So these two lines you need to write, guys, because we are working with form elements. So now to get their value using the name attribute we have provided, we need to include this body parser middleware and these two middleware lines. After you do this, guys, you can get the values. We can get the name here by request or body dot. So whatever is the name attribute you have given. So we can see that we have given this name attribute text. This is B color, T color, font size. So now depending upon that, we can get the text here, request. We can get the background color, which is request body B color. We can get the text color, like request body dot T color, and we can get the font size, which we can say request dot body dot font size. So after getting these four things, guys, now we simply need to generate the image. For that we need to include the module, which is text to image. So we can declare a variable right here, require this library text to image. After that, guys, this contains a method out there, text to image, which is generate, and these two flavors are there. You can use this method generate, and basically here you need to pass the text. So let me just rename this to text here. So whatever text you need to generate the image, and after that it takes some options. First options we will pass is the background color, BG color. So this will be equal to the background color we selected. Then we will have the text color. So text color will be the T color that we have. And for the alignment, guys, it can take three values, either left, center or right. Default value is left. So what I can do is that basically after this we can have a select thing here, and this we can say name align here, and inside this we can provide three options to the user: left, this will be center, and the third option will be of right. So this will be right. So basically by default the left will be selected when you load the page. So if you just reload the application now, you will also see this basically, let me see what's the error. Sorry, let me fix this. Let me remove this. Sorry. So if you just refresh it, guys, now let me start this once again. So you will see this is our select here. We can choose the alignment for this, and let me give it a label as well. So choose alignment of text, and basically after this we can have a break tag. So now this will be looking nice here. You can see that choose alignment of text either left, center, right, and here we can get the alignment of text which the user has selected. So align request dot body dot align. So whichever is the name attribute you have given, so align here. So we can also pass this text align to be the align whatever the user has selected, and also we can pass the font size, guys, which is the font size the user has selected. And after that, guys, inside this third argument we got our base64 string here, which is data URI, and this will be an arrow function, and basically we can console log this value data URI. So this is a base64 code of the image, guys. So I think you know this base64 image. This is different for every image which you create. And if I now write any text here, let's suppose. So now if I align this text center position, choose any color, and by default generate image, you will now see it will generate this image. Let me just refresh it. Start from again, start this application once again. Let me click generate image. So basically, guys, it will basically generate this image inside your console. So you can basically check out the documentation about this module npm.js. Go to that, and you can check out the documentation. Let me go to this module page, text to image. They have given a complete example, basically how it has generated this. So I think it generates, it makes use of this promises dot then statement. So we need to make use of dot then instead of this. So this returns a promise, so we need to handle this by dot then. So this will return this data URI, guys, basically like this. We can now console log data URI. So what will happen basically if you now open your application, write any text here, click generate image. So now you can see that it will generate this base64 code, guys. So this is the image code. So now we need to display this image in the browser using this base64 code. It's very easy. We just need to basically now re-render this template. So what we can do is that we can say response.render, once again render this template, once again index, and now we need to pass some options to it, pass some data, which is this base64 code. So data URI is equal to data URI, and by default whenever you load this page for the very first time, when you open the page on the home request, this value will be empty like this. So now inside your template, guys, EJS template, we can dynamically render the image after the form element. We can check here. This is the syntax of EJS. So we can check this data URI value. If it is set, curly bracket, and basically now we can just wrap these inside this percentage sign. This is the syntax of EJS, guys. This is the dynamic variable that we are rendering it because we are passing this data here to this template. And first of all, we are checking if this value is available to us or not. If this template is empty, when we load the page for the very first time, this will not display this image. Only it will display the image if it got the data. So right here we will display our variable. So we need this equal to sign whenever we are entering variables in EJS. So we will simply pass the variable, which is data URI. So close this value like this and close the image tag. So we are rendering this data URI. So now if you reload the application, if you basically, let me see, I think it is saying data URI is not defined. Let me see data URI. We refresh this. So now if you refresh it, the application guys, so now if you write any sort of data, click generate image, you will now see this image is generated. This is the base 64 code here. If you open this, this is the base 64 image code here. You will see that in the browser. You can download this image inside your computer as a PNG image, and if you simply open this image, you can now see this is the quality of the image. It looks tremendous because it's a base 64 code. It's generated in the browser itself. You can make a nice little apps using this application. Let's suppose if you want to align this text in the center, click generate image, you can see that. Now if you want to make it in the right side, you will now see, you can see that. And if you want to change the background color, you can see that. And if you want to double the font size, you can even do that as well. So you can see, let me just, now you can see that basically you can see. So this is the way by which you can do that, guys. And also if you want to just see all the options here that it supports here, basically go to the documentation here. This is the thing here, and the nice thing, guys, this also supports a bubble tail option. So bubble tail simply means that it will have a simple tail here. We can have this bubble tail option, and you can provide a width, let's suppose, to 50 and height to be also 50. So what it will do, guys, basically it will create a random shape here basically of the image, generated image. If you now, you will now see, if you generate this image right here, it will have this nice little bubble tail out there. You can see that this is the bubble tail that I'm talking about. You can provide the width and the height. You can change the height as well. So basically it will have this nice little shape. You can see the height will be changed here, and then you can align your text in the center right here. So various options are supported, guys. You can provide custom height also. Basically it will set the height of the image. So if you want the height to be larger, let's suppose I provide 200 here, custom height. So basically I'm increasing the height of the image based upon the text given. So if you click generate image, you will see the height will be 200 pixel. So height of the image will be larger. So you can just provide the canvas height, totally depends upon you. And various options are there. You can also provide custom file name, and you can even provide a font family, guys, because various font families are supported. If you check out the link here, you can say sans serif, Georgia, cursive. Let me provide a different font family here, font family to be cursive. So let me provide this font family. Let me see if it is working or not. If I refresh it, so if I do this, guys, now you will see that if I click center, so you can see that, guys, the font is now cursive here. It is slightly different font here. You can also use custom fonts as well by going to Google Fonts, and you can include their file. And I think it's a tremendous library. It allows you to design your custom thumbnails for YouTube videos, or you can build out a very custom application. If you want me to build out this application, you can hire me. I can build your application. I can charge some fees and I will build out this YouTube thumbnail or any thumbnail application you want to me. Nice little thumbnail application can be built here. You can also attach margin as well, line height, maximum width, text align, all this stuff. You can also vertically align your text as well. Totally depends upon you. Vertically align your text as well. So also it takes 3 options: top, center, bottom. So I will, let me say, center. So what it will do is, guys, basically if you write this, it will vertically align your text as well. So slightly, you can see in the center of the image, you will see horizontally aligned center as well, but vertically it is also in the center position. So this is the right here, very good application. You can see that it's it's the size of a monitor here, you can see that. So all these options are supported, guys. You just need to play with these options and you can build out a tremendous app. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and if you like this tutorial, then please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well, and all the source code will be there inside the description of this live stream. And thank you very much for watching this tutorial.